Hello, this is Dr. Cecily, and welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and like and share. Listen, I've been away for a while, but I'm back. I'm down here in Cobb County, Georgia. This is the third largest county in Georgia out of 159. Now, already, there's excitement. I'm talking about grassroots going on. Hats off to Stacey Abrams. And it's not surprising that Georgia flipped blue. What happened was the votes were kind of, when Obama was running, they were kind of going towards blue, but he kind of dipped off the second time. And also when Stacey Abrams, when she ran against Brian Kemp, it was close. And not to mention Lucy McBath. Remember Lucy McBath? It was her son. She flipped that Senate seat in 2018. She's from Cobb County. And the thing about it is that was her son, Jordan Davis, that was shot by that white man because of loud music. I'll just keep her in her in your prayers. And I met her personally. She's a very good person. She's very, very down to earth. Now we need more people in there. Now we need Runoff and Ossoff in there because we need them to flip those seats so they can help President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris, first black vice, first woman, first black woman, and first multinational woman. So we just congratulate her today. But look, Georgia was already flipping. And let me tell you about the excitement. It is so much excitement. I've even called people to vote. Early voting as of I started, I think AJC, which is Atlanta Journal-Constitution, they said on December 18th, they have 1.1 million people who already voted in Georgia for the Senate runoffs. Then I heard another quote that it was 1.5 million, the same amount that voted during the election day, the president's election day, that day. Now it's supposed to be up to 2 million. Now, but let me tell you what they're doing in Brunswick. Brunswick, Georgia is where that guy, Ahmaud Arbery was killed, the black jogger that was killed as he was jogging in broad daylight down here in Georgia by the white father and the white son, and it was videotaped by a third person. Well, I'm so glad they didn't get a bond. But down there, they're already trying to purge the votes about something about addresses change. Now, this is the thing. A lot of people, when I just don't see them doing that, especially when you talk about the military. You got a lot of senior citizens they're nursing homes. You got students that use different addresses. So I don't really see that being done. If anything, I think the COVID-19 changed the trajectory of how we're going to be voting in the future, because it doesn't make a sense where you have one day to vote and you got millions of people and your population has changed. We need to change that. Yes, we will have absentee ballots. It will stay around, including early voting. Now, getting back to this, the excitement is in the air. We need Warnock and Ossoff because they're running on the bill for COVID-19. We need people are getting we don't know the effects. Some people still, they have lung problems. They have brain fog. Some of their organs are being affected. So it's affecting people in different ways. So we need to have Warnock and Ossoff. And I'm telling you, it's in the air. We're excited. So I'm just telling you, make sure you vote if you haven't voted. And I'm telling you, it's going to be, I believe that they're going to win. That's my thing. Now, let me tell you about the direction I think Georgia want to go. I think that not only that, they want to be a first in a lot of things. I think one of the things they want to be first in is also, it's going to be with Tyler Perry down here, they call it ATL Wood. They want to be really the number one in media and in terms of movies and social content and media content. And then if you go on to Georgia's business website, you'll notice that out of the 159 counties, each county have their camera ready county. So that means that you can go down and you can look and you can scroll down and get anybody you want to help you with your social media, your commercial. So they're ready. And not only that, we got the geography, we got the landscaping, we got the space, and we definitely got it. Now, the number two, Georgia just approved the hemp bill. And they, not marijuana, but the hemp bill. Then the hemp bill, Ford car, the first Ford car was made out of hemp. Our roadways, our highways, our infrastructures are falling apart. I believe Georgia want to be a number one in that. Beginning January 2021, they're going to start accepting license to grow hemp. So I really think Georgia's going to go that route because there's so many hundreds of uses, not just food, not just, you can get marijuana out of, but food, edibles, medicine, not to even think about the infrastructure, energy, fuel from him. And I know there's a farmer now because of the COVID. He has bushes of it because the COVID came along. They just shut that down, and the farmers got really hit during this COVID-19. A lot of them had to throw their product out because they didn't have anybody to distribute it. So to recoil back from this economic crisis and this depression that we're in, we need to, as a country, we need to look at hemp as a viable, not only a fuel, but as a source to help build our roadways and our highways. So I really believe Georgia wants to on that. So, and also I think I mentioned about the Atlanta mayor. The reason why she didn't go was because she didn't go to get Joe Biden's position that was offered to her, small business, because Channel 11 Live came to her and asked her would she please the mothers of the 30 murdered and missing children. They asked her to come forward and to help put a monument at the airport. So I believe maybe in the future when her kids are older, because I really do see Ossoff being a contender for presidential. He reminds me a little bit of Kennedy. So and he really got the backing of the young people. But yes, I do see her. I do see her staying here for a while. She's very, very instrumental. Mayor Keisha Lance Bottom, instrumental in the small business here in Atlanta. She's really for small businesses, minority businesses, women businesses. So, yes, I believe that she wants to stay here and to build that up first, raise her kids. Maybe in the future she may accept a job at the White House. But right now, I think she's going to be homebody to help raise her kids, and then plus to help those bring a monument for those 30 missing, murdered Black Atlanta kids, where Wayne Williams was never charged. He was connected to the fibers but never charged. So I believe that's another reason she wants to stay, and she want to make that commitment that she made to those mothers, at least to get a plaque. But they have reopened the case as of last year. I'm pretty sure it's been overshadowed by the COVID-19, but I'm telling you, we're excited. We're going to flip them to seats to blue. We're looking for Georgia to be really, really excel, like in the movies and the social content, and also to go forward with this hemp and to save our businesses, and also for America. So with that being said, let's see what happens. We're excited down here in Cobb County. They're trying to purge the votes in Brunswick, Georgia. But nevertheless, it looks like we're going to prevail. I sent off for my absentee ballot. I haven't gotten it. If not, I'm going to go vote in person because the early voting is still open. So God bless you. God bless America. And God bless our troops. Please like and subscribe.